Hashtag shameless. Hashtag Frank Gallagher.
Well, I like to double up on pretty much everything, Brother Cooley.
Yeah, man.
Stay safe out there.
Stay safe.
You need corn babies.
Stay golden, stay Drutter. We're back. We're live. It's Drutter Madness, baby. It's official. We're streaming here. Instagram, Facebook. Thanks for tuning in. Saturday morning cartoons. Hashtag put it in a bag. Send it our way. Hashtag it. Druther Brother Kleiny's here. Druther Brother Cooley. We're a few minutes from tip-off here at the semifinal round of Drutter Madness. Louisville versus Florida. As we have some early Saturday morning cartooner inners. Cartooner, I hardly know her. Mild Sauce T.O. What's up, Mild Sauce? Hopefully bringing the heat Saturday morning. Getting your druthers all ready. We know you're an early riser. Early bird gets the worm. Speaking of early birds, Druther Brother Kleiny was up early too. Druther Brother Kleiny.
What up, Druther Brothers? Just excited to be here during the semifinals of Druther Madness. Got a really good pregame analysis coming up in a few minutes as we continue to get set up. Remind me, Druther Cooley, what time's the tip-off?
It's 11:53, so it's but it's okay if we're a little late. Hashtag better late than never.
Yeah, let's give it another minute or so. Let the fans get on and
yeah, let it marinate a little bit.
I know the concession stands were a little backed up. I think the popcorn machine broke down again, but what can you do? Hey, I'm looking at the screen. It looks like we got Walt the Salt 3 on ESPN in the stands. That's always good to see him. So, anyways, we got on Facebook.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a experiment. You know, we're birding up. We're experimenting with different live versions over here. Facebook going streaming. Always our Insta. Trying to bring you more options to get your druthers. It's Drutter Madness. Druther Kleiny was just explaining, how the early bird works and how we're getting out here, getting set up, working through the technical difficulties. And he was, do we have anything else to add, Druther Klein?
No, let's kick this show off.
All right, well, hey, they say, let's kick it, I guess. Who says that? Kick the can? And kick the can, you want to kick it. So like the game, kick the can. Let's kick it. Kick it off. Down to the courts. 2 pints in the court. Hopefully these players leave both pints out there. I know it's a little early, just before noon here on this nice Saturday. Saturdays are for the druthers. These 2 teams trying to get theirs. Louisville Cardinal versus the Florida Gators. Semifinal matchup. This will be to go to the ship. It's for all the marbles. And hey, Kels Marshall, if you're out there listening, CC Lamani, I still have all the marbles.
Yeah, luckily, Brother Cooley, the U.S. government, the state of Illinois, deemed us as perhaps the most essential business during these crazy times. So they told us, and I quote, "The show must go on." Well, Mr. Governor, you got it.
That's right. The show must go on. We cannot miss a beat. These players try not to miss a step or miss a dribble because that would be traveling. And, traveling is not advised in these times. Hashtag stay home. Appreciate these players getting out there in a safe environment to bring us this live entertainment. This basketball action. Louisville's here to play. And they might be here to stay. Malik Williams with the 2. A chance for the 3-point play. Early here, first half of Drutter Madness. And Malik Williams knocks it down, puts Louisville up 3-0 on the Florida Gators. Thank you all for tuning in. Shout out to the fans. You keep us cool when we get a little hot-headed. And Louisville stays cool on D, staying level, staying in position, taking the steal, but the swoop layup won't go. I think that was Jordan. No, it wasn't Jordan Mora. He's number 1. He's down low right there, trying to play D. But Gators getting it done inside. That'll give them 2. I think that was Andrew Nemhard. Number
Yeah,
2.
he's getting me a little Nemhard. Look, watching him. This is great. You know, we're seeing we're celebrating the love and bonding of two things today, guys. College basketball and getting your druthers. I'm certainly getting mine. We might have 7 or 8 other druthers coming later with Duluth Boxers, Banter, Caroline, Goga. Yeah, it goes on.
That's true, and yeah, I certainly have my Duluth Trading Co. boxers on. They're keeping me comfy cool during this live broadcast, getting it done. I actually have a package on the way, supposed to be delivered today. Some more Duluth Trading Co. I had to take advantage of their sale. Gonna wear a pair to help a buddy move later. Shout out Z-Pants. Florida, Andrew Nemhard, he stays hard in the paint. He's got all 4 for Florida. They're down 1. Louisville up 5-4, 3:18 left in the first half. Louisville back to the ball in the corner, drops it down low. That's number 2 or 3, Malik Williams. On the turnaround jumper, nice shot. Gets it to fall. Malik Williams leading the charge for the Louisville Cardinals. They're up 7-4, 3 minutes left. A. Merrill's here. Shout out to her and hashtag Scott's Tenny Tots.
Yeah, I hope you folks took your Metamucil today because this one's going to be hard to digest. You know, we don't want to see any of these guys going home today. They put on quite a show throughout this tournament, right, Drutter Cooley?
They have these all the teams in Drutter Madness, but these two in particular making the deep run to the, I can't say it, the final something. We'll just call it the semifinals.
Oops.
I've got a semi, but that's for the late night show. You know, that's coming soon. Hashtag just breathing hard. As always, check out drutterbros.com. We try to bring you new content, updates on what's coming soon. What's just breathing hard, you know, hashtagging it, putting it in a bag, sending it our way. drutterbros@gmail.com. Let us know how we can help you get your druthers. You can check out old games.
We'll bring it, except for Enterprise Car Rentals because they'll pick you
They'll pick you up. They've hooked us up with a few upgrades, so they've been good to us. And that's why we do it. We don't get paid. We just, you know, when somebody delivers the service, we'll give them a shout out. Hey, and special shout out today for follower Rachas, Rachel S. That's Rachel Smith out there in Vegas. It's a birthday there, big 3-0. Hopefully she's definitely getting her druthers today. Maybe soaking up the sun and having some fun. Who knows? Maybe she's tuning in. I'm not sure. We thank you for tuning in if you're here. If not, we just hope you're getting your druthers. Get your druthers. Can't stress it enough. Saturdays are for the druthers. Florida, all of a sudden getting a few more druthers than Louisville. Louisville was in the lead. Florida taking a 1-point lead, 8-7, 1:30 left in the half. Nice defense there from the Cardinals, shutting Florida down in the paint back the other way. Jordan Wara with the jumper. Can't get it to fall. Florida grabs the board. Scotty Lewis passes up ahead. That's number 12, Noah Locke. He stays locked in. Back to Scotty Lewis. Back to Noah Locke. On the baseline, he dribbles. He tries to drive. Cut off. Back inside on the block, Kerry Blackshear. Junior. The hook. Looking like Kareem out there. Skying in. Staying high. Knocking it down. They're up 3, 10-7. Under a minute left in the half. How's everyone doing today? You know, we always love hearing from you in the comments. We don't just have to talk b-ball. We're always about the hashtag other druthers. How are you getting your druthers today? What are you up to later? You know, we're already sipping a little bit on the Klosterhallen Grapefruit NA.
Yeah, I'll be a little bored and maybe a little tipsy later if anyone wants to talk.
That's right. We're always here for, a quick DM sesh, a nice live, quick Zoom. You know, we say play us and flip, play us and... We just want to help. We're here to help. Scotty Lewis with the ball for Florida. Over to Noah Locke. He rises. He shoots. And drops it in. That was like a little dribble drubber right there. Speaking of druther dribblers. We have some druther dribblers, some little kid products up on our site. drutterbrothers.com/shop. Some cool stuff up there. If you entered the bracket challenge, you know, just check it out to see what you might be winning. Because you'll have to let us know what you want from that shop when you win. If you win, we wish you the best. We wish you all the best getting your druthers today, too. We stay live. We're getting our sports druthers, our college b-ball hoops. Hooping on them. Hoop swoop. Hoop dreams. Hoop for hope. We hope, you're all doing well out there.
Hey, Whoopas.
Whoopas.
You had to be there.
So, Florida is up 6 here, 13-7. Louisville gets the ball and a foul on Florida. Louisville got it into Stephen Enoch, the big center. He gets fouled. So, a side out. 10 seconds left in the half. Louisville down 6, 13-7. In the lane. Can't get it to go, but gets his own rebound in the whoop swoop reverse layup for number 11, Dwayne Sutton. Louisville.
Is that Enoch guy from that planet Alderaan with the big furry things, or is that a different planet? I don't know, but it sounds familiar.
That's Ewok, Brother Kleiny. That's Ewok from the planet Endor. Actually, I think it's a moon of Endor, maybe, but that's coming soon on the hopefully coming soon. Hashtag just breathing hard. Early morning series. What was it called? The Star Wars versus religion, or how they intertwine. We're working on something, hopefully with mortgage message. As always, stay tuned for that. DrutterBrothers.com. Follow us on Insta, Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live here on Insta. We hope you're out there just living alive. Getting your druthers, keeping it nice and easy breezy on this Saturday. Staying loose, staying fun. As we say, KISS, keep it silly. Brother Kleiny, an expert in that arena. Let's see what he has to say. We've got a game here. 13-19. Florida on top at half.
You said it, Drutter. Oh, wait. I'm getting a call. Hold on. Sorry. Call from Joe Exotic. Hey, Drutter Brothers and Drutter Tigers. Joe Exotic here. It would be nice to be out there with all you witnessing one of these nature's miracles. The ferocious Cardinals versus the misunderstood Gators. Funny story. I used to date a Cardinal. Because of it, he was demoted to Bishop. Uh-oh. I gotta go. We just had a fellow convict stick his arm in one of the jail cells, and you know the rest. Good luck to y'all. Thanks, Joe, for stopping by. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Drutter Cooley, this is prime time action right here. The basketball gods and the Drutter gods, you know who you are, have blessed us with some prime time entertainment. This sort of action is usually reserved for our indefinitely promoted late night show. It may be hot, and I may be bothered, but please don't stop now for the love of the aforementioned gods. Drutter Cooley, back to you for the second half for what I'm sure is going to be a sensational show.
It better be sensational, because we've been promoting it hard. You gotta do a little promo. So we thank you for bearing with us through our shameless plugs. We try not to do too much of it. AJ Sanka, he's here. Let's wave to him like we wave to the kids at the Children's Hospital. As you know, all proceeds from that shop going to that Children's Hospital this month. Actually, I think we changed it to say it's going to go to COVID relief, but one of the two. We'll get back to you. Anyway, AJ Sanka, hopefully you're having an excellent Saturday morning, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. It's just in time, too, because we're about to get back to the action, the second half action. There's the breakdown. Florida doubling up the field goal percentage of Louisville. Not quite doubling up the score, though. Only up 4, 13-19. Florida on top of Louisville as we get back to it. Louisville with the ball, getting it into Stephen Enoch. He rises, he shoots. It's short. Back the other way, Scotty Lewis up to Noah Locke, who gets up one time. Looking like Z-Pants out there. Rising for a little bit of a slammer, not much of a jammer. So we'll leave it at slammer. And it'll count for 2. Florida up 15-9 to start the second half. As the second half of the day technically starts, right? Midnight to noon is one half of the day. We're in the second half of the day. That's weird to think about. A lot of us probably haven't been up for, a half of a day's worth. Stephen Enoch, he stays awake, though. He finally gets on the board, putting Louisville back on the board. They've got 11. Florida's got 15. So you tell me who's on top. Jordan Morrow with it. He stops. He pops. Can't connect. Noah Locke comes down with it. Brother Kleiny, Louisville trying to come in here hot and heavy. Just not getting the shots to fall. Florida continuing to stay pretty consistent.
Yeah, I know the feeling's rather coolly. Louisville trying to come in hot and heavy, but Florida just wants to stay on top. It reminds me of a story of my ex-wife, which I will say, again, for the late night show. It's infuriating. I get it, but you know what? You just got to switch it up a little bit. Experiment, and hopefully the Cardinals can come back in this game, just like I did.
Yeah, hoops for hope. Hope for hoops. Louisville hoping for those hoops. They've been a little bit out of luck to start the second half. Hitting one, but not getting much more. They're down 8, 19-11. Jordan Morrow with it. He pops, and he gets that one to fall. Thought it was going to be a little short, but he gave it that little extra oomph. Puts it over the top of the rim, drops in for 2. They're down 6. And full court pressure. Louisville mixing it up, trying to throw Florida off their game. You know, we tried to give them a call and tell them to give them that toothbrush, Cardinals. Give them that toothbrush. Yeah, foul on Louisville. You side out for Florida. Side out, is that what they call it? I know they call it in volleyball. Be fun to play volleyball. Could you play virtual volleyball? Probably not. Turnover, Florida. Louisville's defense picking their game up. Step up. Take it to the streets. Or like take it to the hardwood. Down on the courts. Louisville trying to leave it all out there. Inside a big man, Steven Enoch. He's fouled once again. Louisville looking, showing a little more life here, Drutter Kleine.
Yeah, Enoch is turning it on, and we got a little echo. Might be just my end, but
it might be from the live feed from the Facebook, again, with the technical difficulties. Andrew Nemhard gets up. That's a slam-a-lama ding-dong. They're back up 8. Back to you, Drutter Kleine.
Anyways, Drutter Cooley was just saying, I think Enoch, from the moon of whatever, next to the planet of whatever, has found the force, and he's figuring it out.
He is figuring it out. Right there, I think Jordan Nwora gets 2. He stays hot for Louisville. Enoch Nwora trying to keep Louisville in this one. Florida, though, relentless on the offensive end. Kerry Blackshear, number 13, getting in on the action. He wants to get his. These guys, the last chance of the season. Leave it all out there on the big stage. Show their stuff. Show what they got. Get their druthers. It's all good. Louisville playing hard. Florida playing hard. Florida has an 8-point edge. 23-15, 1:30 left in the game. Florida working the ball around Scotty Lewis, Noah Locke. Kerry Blackshear gets it. No, that was number 32. Number 42, Keontae Johnson? No, 32. Jason Jatoba. He's from Nigeria. He doesn't see a lot of action, but getting some action here in the last, maybe the last chance of the season. Although looking good so far for Florida. They're up 8. Is this Iowa State versus Drake? The colors, they do kind of match. Those two Iowa teams back there. An astute observation, AJ Sanka. When they say when you sank it, you bank it. Sankit coming in with the nice observation. Drake, Iowa State colors, hometown Iowa.
Yeah, it's nice when the fans chime in, Drutter Cooley. And sorry, Sankit, but Drake is a rapper, a musician. So unfortunately, no, that's not him out there. But thanks for the insight. Some people get basketball, some people don't. I get it. It's fine.
If you get it, you get it, and if you don't use it, you lose it. So let's not lose it. Let's not lose focus. Let's get back to the action. Louisville, they might be losing it because they're not using it, and that's their offensive potential. They've been slowed down by this Gators team in the second half. The 2 won't go. Short, but Enoch pulling down the board, the big thug, not wanting to go home just yet. The hook shot, Kareem the Dream, his dreams getting shattered on that shot off the back of the rim. Won't go. They're down 8. 23-15. It's not GR8 for them right now, but they are down 8. 8 don't hate. Thought this was basketball. Hey, we should do, we might, when we can get back out and mingle with the people after this lockdown stuff. Stay safe out there, everyone. Maybe we'll do a basketball thing, a little tourney in the flesh. Like really live. # Live Life Live. Of course, we can stream it for those of you who can't join. next year, even if the real deal by that governing body of collegiate sports out there, we won't name names, if that's back, we might still do a Drutter Madness, year 2, mix it up with, we got some stuff up our sleeves, don't call it a bunny, because the bunny goes back in the box. But certainly some tricks up our sleeve. As always, tune into our social media, Twitter, Insta, Facebook. We're here, we're live. DrutterBros@gmail, website drutterbros.com for some of those tricks that we try to get out there. Just trying to help get your druthers. If it's not your thing, no fault here. We still love you. And Florida loving this game. They're up 10. They're up 10 all of a sudden. Oh my, Driller Klein. We took a break for that shameless plug. And this action got out of hand.
But hey, that's Drutter Madness.
It's not what we expected. Louisville has been playing very well all tournament. Their defense failing them a little bit here in the semifinals. I don't think they can come back from 10. It's a 25-15 game. 47.7 left on the clock. Louisville certainly playing hard out there. Don't want to take that away from them, but they just cannot connect on the offensive end, and Florida keeps getting it done. Louisville up the court. It's Dwayne Sutton. He passes it off to Jordan Mora, who kicks it over to Dwayne Sutton. Shoots for 3, and it's good. Dwayne Sutton showing a little life. The senior. He's, his last chance. He wants to get out there. Best NBA 2K player. We'll have to challenge him maybe. He's rising to the challenge, but back on the other way. Back on the other side. Back the other way. Scotty Lewis goes to the line. Drops in the first. He'll get another. They're going to be right back up by 10. 10-10. Lucky for them. It's a pseudo-rhyme. Speaking of rhymes, hopefully we're working on that nursery rhymes called Drutter Goose, Book of Nursery Rhymes, as well as hopefully coming soon, children's book, Does Your Mother Druther, and maybe a spin-off about Druther Puppers as well. So as always, when we know, you'll know. When we know, you'll know, okay? So just bear with us, stay tuned, tune in, Looney Tunes, merch. Bandanas in the merch store. Not yet. Coming soon. Hashtag just breathing hard. Possibly by Monday, we'll have some. Thanks for asking. Hey, see, we love the questions. We love comment. We love, just mixing it up, talking with you. I did some baking earlier, some muffins, Muffin Man, hashtag it. And some breads. Let's get this bread. The bread would be good for Drutter Goose, Although I heard bread isn't the best thing for those ducks, for those birds. Bird up, though. Learn a little something. Research it. Find out what's the best thing to get for the ducks and the birds. Sometimes the bees are the best thing to get for the birds and the bees. And more talks about that kind of stuff will be coming in the late night series.
Big Ant's in the building.
What building?
Wow, the virtual one, Drutter Cooley. Don't be silly. Keep it silly. Oh, I contradict myself.
What's the line? Oh, yeah. We'll have a line maybe for next game. The line is currently, I don't know. I can't even right now. 11. There's 13 seconds left, though. So place your bets. Louisville. Sorry, we'll try to get better about answering the comments. This Facebook live stream is new to us, so thanks for bearing with us. Speaking of Bear, Rye Bear Bennett, his little GF, Rachas, once again, big birthday shout out to her, 3-0. Hope she's out there getting her druthers. Florida will move on to the final druther, the final stage, the Natty Champion. Florida just rolling over Louisville in the second half. 27-18, the final score. The effort was there for Louisville. The luck or the basketball spirits were just not on their side today. Florida gnashing their teeth once again. The toothbrush remains unfound, and they'll stay angry. Moving on to that national championship, that's coming Monday night. That is coming Monday night, Money Mondays. So probably around 8 p.m. Central Standard. But we have another game later today. That's around 5 p.m. Check the Insta, I believe 5:06 or so. Until then, get your druthers. Florida, Louisville getting theirs. Florida coming out on top. Scotty Lewis, player of the game. For the Cardinals, Malik Williams, he had a good first half. Nobody showed up in the second half. Drutter Kleiny, anything to add?
Druther Cooley, this is a game that you'll read and hear about for, well, probably never because we don't have any analysts covering our game yet. But as Druther Cooley mentioned, or will mention, you can watch all of our games on drutherbrother.com. If you stop in, take a look, why don't you stop by our virtual souvenir shop too? It was also deemed an essential business by all governing bodies in existence and those not yet created. Use our special promo code Quarantine15 to add an additional 15% or $15 to your order, whichever is greater. We're local, so think of it as a tip. # just a tip. See you all this evening.
We will see you all this evening, and yeah, not a bad idea. Shop to the drop, especially if it's your druthers. Like Druther Kleiny said, old games up on our site. Merch shop is up. There's also old games on our YouTube channel. There's got to be hours of entertainment. If you need something to do, just tune in, watch up until now. Because we have the second semifinal game. Who will play Florida? We'll find out tonight. BYU, Michigan, 5:06 p.m. Central Standard. Until then, get your druthers. Enjoy your Saturday. Saturdays are for the druthers. We're going to end it here on